Hi, Aries. This is Just with your January 27th to August 15th reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Aries, it looks like to me some of you guys um, have decided to leave. Some of you guys are definitely are leaving. This is a very action orientated time for you guys. I feel like it's really picking up now, like from now, like maybe the past 6 days. So mid July for some of you. And it's going to go on. I feel definitely throughout this month, but really for the next 3 weeks, a lot of things is going to be happening. So keep your seatbelts on, okay? A lot of things will be going on with you guys now. A lot, and some of it really, really good, but it's going to be coming from a lot of different areas. So that's why I say, like, kind of keep your seatbelts on. It looks like to me some of you guys are deciding to leave. Let's focus on work. Okay. So as it relates to work, some of you are deciding to leave. Opportunities are definitely coming your way. So many different possibilities are endless for you guys. Some of you have decided to say, F it, I'm taking the reign. Like, you're an Aries. Of course, you're going to do that. Right. So you've been kind of moving forward. And some of you are so work focused, so you focused, so life focused, just whatever that is for you. Like, you guys are definitely on Aries. You're in Aries mode. Okay. 100%. And we'll get a little deeper into why that is. But as it relates to work, it looks like you guys are saying F it. I know I've been saying for months now that some of you have had issues at work. You're having issues at work, drama at work now. And I've been saying that you guys are like, okay, you're going to look for a job. And it's, for a lot of you, things haven't necessarily panned out and you've still been there. But it looks like now it's like, okay, the gloves are off. And now all the work and time and effort that I've put in, and it wasn't looking like it was panning out, but you guys weren't completely stressing about it because there was so many other things that were going on in your life. It's starting to pan out now. Congratulations, by the way. Some of you, you're going to be making a decision. Bam. It'll feel for other people because you're doing a 180 on them. Like, you just doing that like a light switch. And yes, it is Uranus happening for you guys, and you guys have been used to these out of the blue things happening. Either you're doing a 180 out of the blue or someone else doing a 180 out of the blue. That's Uranus. And it could be particularly hitting you Aries that are in your latter dates. So the end of April, not the end of April, but you know what I mean, like the middle part of April, what the latter part of Aries, which is I think the 18th to the 20 something. Don't go quoting me, but it's somewhere in there. Those last few that last week of Aries season, I feel like it's hitting you guys. Yeah, I would say last 16 days, 15 to 16 days of Aries season, okay? It'll probably be hitting you guys the most of like this bam, this switch. But all of you guys will feel it to some extent. That being said, I feel like you guys are going to say, I quit. It's not even going to be this, well, you know, I've been thinking and I'm so happy. I quit. That is going to create some fallout with you and a particular manager, you and a particular supervisor, you and a particular partner. You may be evening the score with you and a particular person, okay, or entity situation, but you're doing it. It's happening, okay. And I'm feeling a lot of masculine energy. So my ladies, you guys are definitely in your own element. I don't see you guys being alpha. Yes, you're alpha female, but you're still very much female. Oh, it's not being lost in translation. Like sometimes Aries women can get lost in translation because you guys can be very aggressive. You're very much still that woman, but you're absolutely nothing to play with. The person that you're settling the score with, they're a force to be reckoned with too. But this is your time. And I feel it's all about timing. And it's like some things have to happen right now. And that's why this change is happening, which is going to create some fallout and some controversy. But it needs to happen. As we go to this I keep saying last week, but I mean the second week. The second week of August. And I know I was focusing on work, but really this is This is not just for work. This is just a Aries. It's almost like an anthem for you guys, because it's in any area of your life where you're like, I'm changing gears. I'm shifting gears. I'm changing. I'm turning here, even though this is not the, path that you go down. It's an unbeaten path, uncharted territory. This is where I'm going. Like, that's what I'm getting from you guys. And the last, keep saying that, the second week of August, whatever decisions that you've made or you've been making, you may feel conflicted. You may be second guessing yourself, questioning yourself, like, am I doing this right? Should I be going, is this what I really want to do? And you may, because it's going to create some conflict with people. And even though Aries don't have a problem with handling whatever conflict comes their way, you guys don't like conflict. That's what people really don't understand. You don't like conflict. You like to shake stuff up because you get bored, but you don't like conflict. And because you guys are so aggressive, yours come off as confrontational, as opposed to Gemini, who does the exact same thing, in my opinion. Geminis love to stir the pot, but they're good at finessing things where it goes under the radar. So, because it's all mental. So that's why you guys get more slack from it. And I feel like because of the kickback you're going to get, or the kickback that you're going to give to somebody because they're doing this to you. So it goes either way. There may, if it's happening to you by the second week of August, you guys are the person may come back and say, well, they may want to still be a friend, right? Or they may say, well, we're not letting you go right now. We're going to delay it to this day. And you guys are going to be like, nah, F that, forget that. I don't want to wait until this time, or, screw you. You did me wrong. Now you're going to want like that, like make up your mind. You're not going to play with me if it's someone doing it to you. If it's you guys doing it, then I feel that you guys are going to be a bit conflicted. And that's going to be because other people are not pleased with how you're acting. Okay. And you may find yourself speaking to your mother, speaking to someone that is very grounded, wise, patient, that sort of thing, that can be your voice of reason. I feel that's going to kind of help you kind of clear the debris. Okay, is what I'm getting here. Now, make no mistake about it, you guys are going to stand strong. And that's kind of where it ends with the second week of your reading. There's going to be some possible counsel with someone, or someone even giving you some sage advice. So adhere to someone's words. Even if it's the opposing person, they may say something to you that you really kind of do need to take into consideration. And it all revolves around leaving something. You could still be around, but emotionally you've left. You could still be around, but as far as your drive or your intention, if it's work or that sort of thing, it could have left. So it could be just that kind of no longer wanting to exist here anymore, whether you physically left or you're about to physically leave. And I feel with that, there's going to be this, I need to take a step back and not necessarily engage for a while is what I get. Now, and moving on. So as it relates to work, business, partnerships, that sort of thing, moving on, but, not necessarily engaging for a little while. So if you left out the job, that sort of thing, it's going to be not necessarily reaching back out to friends and colleagues and that sort of thing for a little while is what I get. As it relates to love for some of you. Okay, so it definitely looks like there's going to be some walking away for some of you in a particular relationship. Some of you have turned your back, and there's been this has been something that you've been contemplating for a while. This isn't something that just happened out of the blue. Like, you've been thinking about it for a while, and now you're kind of going to leave the situation alone. It has come off of some truth, some things coming out. Okay, some things have come out, truths being told, which kind of led itself to an argument or fallout. And it could have been a third party situation. And Aries men, you could be the ones dealing with this. Ladies, it could be you, you're being found out about, or it could work the other way as well. But it could be, for some of you, it was a third party situation, and that's what caused the breakup. Some of you, I feel, have tried to kind of get in contact with someone to no avail. Okay, you could have been feeling like just one day, like, I feel good about myself, let me call this person. And again, I feel like you possibly have wanted to express how you feel, and there was either you're getting no response from that person. I feel like you're getting no response from them. And some of you are going to have to realize that whoever you wanted, like, you can't be with that person. And so I feel for some of you, you're now, and this could have been going on for the past 2 months or 8 months, that you've been trying to kind of contact this person off and on, that sort of thing. And now there's this reality of like, okay, I'm going to leave this person alone because I've tried and tried and tried, and I can't get any, either I can't physically contact them, or they're just not responding to me. Someone's kind of shut down on you. Someone that you've constantly turned your back on, I feel like they found something good. Like someone, like you weren't ready for them, or you took them for granted, and now they found something good when you didn't even realize it. Okay, that they found something good, and the person is kind of like jump ship. And you may react to this in a childish sort of way, or a very vindictive sort of way. You may say things that's very mean, that's very hurtful. They could be saying that to you. If they're saying it to you, it's because they remember all the things that you, like, they wanted to give you everything that they're now giving to someone else, and you took it for granted, and they may tell you that. Or because you're not getting what you want, you may be saying and doing things that are very hurtful to try to level the playing field. But if it's you doing that, you're not, especially for Aries women, you're not going to be effective, because this person is very established. Like, they kind of already, this is a pattern. So they kind of already seen this part of you before, and they may not be taking you very seriously. That's not going to get them to see it your way. Okay. So I feel that that's that. Others of you, you may come to a realization that, okay, I lost one. I lost that person, possibly to another person. And some of you are going to accept it. Okay. I feel, for some people, this person, for some of you, I feel this person to you comes off as a very stable, very practical, person who can bring a better life to you to some extent, be it spiritual, be it soulful, be it, material. And I feel that it will be difficult for some of you to let that go, because especially if a person is still engaging, you know what I mean? Like, you guys have an argument this week. Then by the second week of August, the person, you may try to reach out to the person again, and then they're like, well, I don't know if I want to speak to you again. Like, it's either you do or you don't. There's no back and forth. Okay. There's no yes, no, maybe so. It's just, do you or do you not? Don't allow someone to play games with you. Okay. Because I feel like the person is enjoying you spinning your wheels. So be careful with that. Don't allow anyone to spin your wheels, because I feel that this person has a plan for you now. They're not the same person they once was. So it's just not the same. And that may be your tagline, not the same, just not the same, or not the same, or something like that, because that's kind of the theme is what I'm getting from Aries. It's just, things are just not the same anymore, and you're coming to terms with that. So that's what I have for you guys for the remainder for this reading today up until August 15th. I hope this has been helpful for you. If it has, and you'd like to share with us how it has, please do so in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you are wanting a personal counsel with me, I can be reached in the beginning and end of this video, as well as the description box below. And if you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Aries.